What's up, beauties? Thank you for tuning in to another video. Don't pay attention to my lash. These bad boys need to come off and get redone. Don't pay attention to my hair. I have not combed it at all today. Okay, so please like, comment, and share this video. It's been a while. I've been trying to get this video out, but I couldn't come out with a clear, concise thought. I tend to ramble a lot, and this video is just basically how I feel about depression as a person that suffers it. I had to write down what I wanted to tell you guys. Basically, the other day, I was told that depression is not real. I was told that it is brought on yourself. Why can't a person that's depressed just snap themselves out of it like they snapped themselves into it? And things like that. It was just a negative response. And for me, what really tipped my depression over the edge is constantly, every time you turn around, something bad happens. Like, I had a bad childhood, and then I grew up, I grew out of it, and then, you know, got hurt at work, can't work anymore. And then it was just the back-to-back after long traumatic experiences that were ongoing had occurred. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm just going to read to you guys what I wrote. Just know depression is very real, and it is not something we do to ourselves. It is just how we are programmed. Like, and just because we are depressed doesn't mean that we're negative or bitter towards anybody else. The depression starts with self and self only. It's kind of like borderline from miserable. But it's like you see all your faults, and then you look at everybody else and see what they're doing. And you kind of compare and contrast yourself. And you think, man, I wish I could. And it's not even like envy. I don't know how to explain it. But it's just like, oh, man, I wish I could do that. Or such and such did this at my age. Well, I'm not doing that. Oh, you fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you try to laugh it off. Or, man, I look ugly as fuck. But it's like you're programmed like that. It's only towards yourself. It's like, it's crazy because me as a person, I be happy for other people. But when it comes to myself, it really is like, you're just a fucking failure. So, I hope you guys enjoy this. Well, not enjoy this, but I kind of hope that it sheds a little light. This is just my opinion on it. I'm going to be looking down because I'm going to read to you what I wrote. And it's not a poem or anything. It's just, I had to get it out so I wouldn't ramble. So, as someone who suffers from depression and who sees a therapist regularly, my thoughts on depression. I think it is caused by trauma that one cannot overcome because it was ongoing for a long period of time. That was accompanied by mental and verbal abuse. This is how I think mine's developed. So, I don't know if I'm right, wrong, or whatever. Keep listening. It causes one to be guard it, and build walls to protect oneself. It also causes a person to become fixated on the trauma, mental and verbal abuse. The person isolates themselves and finds fault in everything they do because they were never valued, so they cannot find their worth. They cannot accept compliments because they were always taught the bad and the faults in their faults at their, I'm sorry. They cannot accept compliments because they were always taught the bad and faults in themselves that their victimizer pointed out while inflicting the overall trauma. So the person believes it, and it becomes worse as they get older, to the point they cannot take any kind of criticism. They have bad thoughts about themselves, and the insecurities take over and push out any hope of any good thoughts. This leads to self-hatred. This will cause pain, and the pain is not like, oh, I hit myself, or I bumped into the corner of the bed, my toe. It's just you hurt on the inside because you don't know why you feel this way. Like, still, like, that was a long time ago. Like, why do I think like this about myself? Like, I don't know. This causes pain and thoughts of suicide. This person is me. I cannot stop the thoughts, and I do not choose to feel this way. Just so you guys know, this is not a feeling that I choose. To be isolated, to not be able to go out and kick it, and things like that. Although I am aware of what causes my depression, it is unstoppable. I can't stop the way that I feel, physically and emotionally, because depression is not just in the head, it affects the overall body. After a while, yes. My depression is my guard. It guards over me. It watches over me. It makes sure I can't get out. I am its prisoner. That's how I look at it. Like, I don't even know. I mean, even though I'm saying this could not have caused it. You know what I'm saying? I could be normal and had a perfect childhood and still be depressed, because there are people out there like that. It makes me paranoid. It does. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It makes me very paranoid, especially when it comes to people, because I'm so guarded. It's just like, who around me is gonna hurt me. So it makes me paranoid, like everybody is after me. It makes me insecure and have erratic behavior. This damages most good relationships because I'm so paranoid. All I can do is think that they're going to do something bad to me and that I might deserve it. And to stop any further infliction of anything bad, I just stop it in its tracks. And it causes me to have erratic behavior, because if I'm paranoid, insecure, I'm flipping. Because you done said something that probably ain't that serious to you, or you probably weren't thinking. But I instantly take that shit personal. So I constantly have to tell motherfuckers, watch what they say to me, because if not, I'm gonna pop the fuck off. But this damages most good relationships and causes me to fall victim in relationships to people who prey on my insecurities. Oh, this bitch, we know, excuse me, we know she thinks she fat and ugly, so, bitch, you cute. That bitch ain't shit. Talking about me behind my back. Or building me up just so that they can tear me down. Like, and it's so easy to do when you already feel bad about yourself. And I speak on this because, like I told you, I was told that depression is not real. And if you don't believe it, you can ask mental patients and all the people that committed suicide. See how far that shit really got them, because they dead. They took themselves out, and it wasn't because they was feeling good or this was make-believe. When a person has depression, know that they are not depressed. They are broken. We are all broken. Okay? And if they are self-depreciate, I can't even say the word. But basically, if they down in themselves and trying to laugh it off, and you care, and you don't want to hear that shit, tell them something positive. Like, man, I'm fat as fuck. Girl, you ain't fat. You look good. That was my example. You know, with depression, you were not... With depression, you were taught for a long time that everything about you is wrong. You basically don't deserve the air that you breathe in. You know what I'm saying? So, once you are treated, everything about you are wrong, most times you've been treated less than worthy. Like, a second thought, second, third, fourth thought to motherfuckers. So, if you that far behind in the totem, on the totem pole, like, they don't care about you. You at the bottom. You not benefiting them there. You not up there next to them. Like, and this is how I feel about what causes my depression. This does not reflect all people with depression. I feel that depression is caused by corruption in the foundation in early stages of development. And I say that because if you've been raped, molested, talked down, physically, mentally, verbally abused, then you go through some type of depression. And some people, they choose not to fall victim to it. So, you know, they can't shake it off. And if somebody already has depression and feels bad about themselves, don't make it worse. Especially if you care. If you don't care, then fuck them. And with depression, since we've been taught for so long that we ain't nothing, you know, we have to be retaught. And that takes time. Just like all the causes took time to implant the depression, you know, and I hope that makes sense. I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope I stayed on topic. I hope you understand. If you don't, leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you are somebody dealing with depression, tell me how you cope, because this is real, and I don't want nobody to go out here and kill themselves because it didn't got that bad to them. For them. Until next video. Peace.